the picture don't really make much sense, but Craig's really good at reading them. So yeah, just to sum up, if you've done your gene keys and you really like that, then you can go to the Human Design website, and you can do a free report for that. And Craig read mine, and flipping heck, it's like, but to me, it would have just looked like an image, you know what I mean? But like Craig can read it. So if you like the gene keys, I recommend Human Design Keys next, and then Craig will be able to read that. You might have already done it, and have you already done one for him, Craig?
No.
No. But wow.
No, I can do that. I can do that right away. But the interesting thing is, yeah, the human design actually gives you kind of an energetic blueprint as to how your body, how your physicality is designed to interact with energy. It's kind of like a map of the energetic meridians in your body. They call it a body graph. And so, and it's built with the same stuff as the gene keys is. The 64 gene keys actually correlate to the 64 hexagrams in the I Ching, and that was mapped to the astrological circle back in, many years before Christ, actually, those 64 hexagrams. And all these technologies and printouts use the same layout.
Great, I'll do it. Thank you.
Awesome.
I'll do it. Yeah, I think that's super. I think that's super conscious and I think that's super conscious and competence. I'll do it.
Well, yeah, it's super conscious incompetence, but now there's tools that kind of help you get there, right? That help you understand, that help you transition, so that you can, like once you know what your energy blueprints are and your and how you process energy, what kind of energy type and all that kind of thing, then you can start experimenting with that, and as you play with it, you get to know yourself on a much deeper level, and it eventually becomes competence.
Great. Thank you, Craig. Joe, I just want to welcome Ali.
Hey, Ali.
Hello. Hey, guys.
Good evening.
Yeah, Ali in the house.
What's happening? I just thought I'd quickly jump on, see how you're all doing.
We're just buzzing away, man. We're just buzzing away.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
So far, we have buzzing superconscious competence.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was loving what I was hearing there, but I only caught the tail end of it. Something about becoming competence at it. I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting. What have I missed?
Yeah. So, Joe, can you remind everybody about what those 6?
Yeah. So I learned the 4 stages of learning, yeah, and it was broken down in 4 stages, right? And we can imagine something like tying your shoelace as an example, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first, when you was a little kid and you'd never tied a shoelace before, you was unconsciously incompetent, yeah. So you didn't know what shoelaces were, blah blah blah. Then you like then your mum comes to you and says, yo, these are your shoelaces, you need to tie them. And then you become consciously incompetent. So you know what shoelaces are, but you don't know what to do and how to do them. Then the third stage is consciously competent. See, that means you've got, like when you're learning to drive, you've got to think about it. You've got to think about what you're doing, yeah? You got to think when you're tying your shoelaces, okay, I'm going to do a loop and then I'm going to tie it, blah, blah, blah. Then after you keep doing that a bit, then it becomes unconsciously competent, yeah? So you can do it without thinking about it. Whoa! But
Yeah, baby. Ooh.
then you've got the neurological pathways built, okay? Then we've taken it a step further. So then from unconsciously competent, it's going to go to super consciously
Competent.
incompetent to then super consciously competent. Like, and then Craig was like, and Jess was like, well, how do you define that? And it's like, well, what came to me was like, yo, if it's time to do some music and I've got to do a show, like, yeah, there might be a little bit of nerves, but the point is I feel super consciously competent at that, you know?
Oh,
And
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's focusing on our genius, you know? Our genius is
That's
super
pure
conscious
intuition.
competence.
Super conscious competence is pure intuition.
I love that. I
And
wish I had a pen to write that
trusting
down,
it.
man. I should be
Yeah.
writing notes right now.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I've got that one drilled in my head. Luckily, and well, I mean, it's been slightly adapted today, but it's been done in such a beautiful way that it's just slotted on like a Lego piece.
Love that. You need to teach me that, Joe.
Anytime, man,
Amazing.
anytime.
Would we?
It's exciting.
Good morning, Mona. Welcome.
Hello, Mona.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Mona.
Morning, Mola.
So what am I
Just-
missed? What do I need to catch up on?
Oh man, you wait till you hear what you've missed.
Oh,
I don't know if I'll
but,
be. And I'm
we
thinking,
can't
I don't
wait.
know if I don't know if I'll be able to explain it like Joe just did, but I'll give it my best shot.
Go on, we'll back you up.
All right. So when you're learning how to do something for the first time, you don't know how to do it, like tying your shoelace. So you're incompetently incompetent. Is that right?
Unconsciously incompetent.
Unconsciously incompetent. And then your mum shows you how to do
it. Allie, let me work with
Yeah.
you that with it's like I see that as unaware.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's easier to remember.
It might have to be added on though. It might have to be added on because I think it might still be important. But yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
And then when your mum shows you, you become unconsciously competent. Yeah.
Become
And then
consciously. You become consciously incompetent.
Right,
So
I
you
fucked
don't
it twice in a row, Joe. Just you
No,
tell her.
it's cool, man. It's cool because I like your flow, man. I like your flow. These are just minor details.
That's how we practice. You're putting it out there and you're creating the neural pathways. Where this is how you do it.
This is the 4 stages right now.
Yes.
So you are currently
Consciously.
consciously you've got to think about it. So you're like at the 3rd stage, I think.
Yeah. So you have to think about it. So you're consciously competent because you're having to think about what it is that your mum's taught you. And then once you go to the next stage, you're unconsciously competent because you're just doing it. You've built the pathway and you're just doing it. And then we've got the next level, which is super consciously incompetent. And then the next stage was super consciously competent, which was your intuition.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Great job. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
With
So we're
that
taking-
be
Sound, it
flowing.
flowed better, Mona.
I got it. You did a very
Yay.
good job.
Thanks, Mona.
Wow, perfect.
You explained the learning curve perfectly.
Oh man. I'll need to write it down. Once I've written it down a couple of times and read it over a couple of times, I'll have it down packed for you guys, and I will, because it was so good, Joe. Thank you for that.
No problem. Right, there's 4 principles. This is from Your Wish is Your Command. That the first
Yeah.
one is, who do you listen to? Yeah, you listen to people that have what you want, being where you are, but mainly you listen to yourself. Woo! Right?
Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
Okay, then you've got the 4 stages of learning. Then you've got the training balance scale. Okay, so people think
Ooh.
it's 50% doing, 50% thinking. Guess what? It's 99.9% attitude, thinking, feeling. Yeah, the tactics,
Yeah.
the strategies, they all just arise. You know, like, but in this world, it's thinking and doing. Thinking, no. It's thinking, the feeling, the attitude. This is where the magic is. Yeah. So that's the training balance wheel. And then there's a 4th one as well as a 4th principle. But yeah, that one's gone right now. But
It'll
yo,
come to you.
big love. That's it. But yeah, the 4 stages of learning, man.
I
Well,
love
now
that.
it's 6. Now it's the 6 stages of learning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're
Wow,
doing
I
it, and
love
it's
that.
so fucking exciting.
I don't know. I think we need a 7th stage. I think 7. I think I've resonated more with
Come
7.
on,
So
Joe.
does anybody want to add another
Yeah,
step?
I'm gonna suggest
I like-
something. I'm gonna dovetail in the 50th gene key, and that's all about harmonizing everything. You're just in the vibe.
And remember, though, it's not like we're harmonizing anything, because the harmony is always constantly there. We don't create it. We enter it. Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, you could call it unconscious, or you could call it, yeah, you could call it.
Superconscious harmony.
What was that?
Superconscious
Yeah.
harmony. Oh my God! Yeah, that's what you get.
Harmonization.
That's the final
Super,
step.
that's
The
Harmony.
it.
final step
That's
is
it.
superconscious harmony. Oh my God, yo!
Step 7,
Yeah.
go Mona.
There's
Oh
your
my God.
7th. It's the buzz. It's the
Harmony.
buzz of the beehive. It's the constant buzz. It's the vibration of the whole damn hive.
And then we can put that into account, like when somebody brand new comes on a call. You know, a lot of people can think like, "What's going on here?" Unconsciously incompetent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's like, "Oh, that's what's going on." Then they're consciously incompetent. Then, but some people are going to come in and they're going to be at different stages. Some people are going to land here and they're going to be at superconscious harmony. You know. But like, we're here to assist them on that journey toward that end result, and we're meeting them where they're at.
Yeah, you know, for a lot of people, this actually happens spontaneously too.
Yeah, well, that's the only
I'm
way.
seeing
Innit?
examples of that all over the place. People are just kind of
Yeah.
stumbling over some of these principles, right?
And then realizing that they've been following their whole lives and the law of attraction's been bringing them.
And now they know how it works.
Yeah.
And they can control it. And they can make it work for them. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And then you're scared to think a negative thought because you know how powerful you are.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Just
yeah,
imagine-
these kind of things have a
imagine
certain
that life.
attraction to them. They have a magnetism to them. You know, once you've discovered one of these things, It's like, yeah, your being kind of draws itself to it or is drawn to it.
Yeah.
Super
It
magnet.
becomes a commitment. It
Superconscious
becomes a
magnet.
commitment. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
it becomes an engagement.
Like what we've been doing every morning.
hmm
There's a lot of life
Practice.
energy in this. Yes.
Law of attraction's always on. We've just got unconsciously competent at attracting the wrong bullshit.
Yeah.
So we're cleaning out the filter with
As Ali said, it's like we're afraid to think the negative thoughts because when we realize how powerful we are. That is, that we are creating those thoughts always. There's the law of attraction, Joe, always working.
But I think, is it because it's the thoughts, it's like the thoughts come up, but then it's the emotion behind it, innit?
Mhm.
And then the focus that we put into it. Because
Which is the law of deliberate creation. That's the next law after the law, after that. So we've got to deliberately be focusing on what we want, deliberately setting them thoughts out.
yeah, that's a powerful word, deliberate, you know.
Yeah,
That's really like consciously aware in the moment. That word
yeah.
feels to me, you know, like really purposely, deliberately, consciously,
deliberate.
like because it's easy in it to lose track, you know, and then you just
Yeah.
undeliberately creating, you know, unconsciously.
And then the
creating.
next one is the art of allowing. That's the 3 laws that Abraham Hicks talks about most, in that order.
So
There's
what
that
order?
word again,
What-
allowance.
Yeah, allowance.
Yeah.
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 So what are the
'cause you're
3 things she
allowing
says?
So, fuck me, you put me on the spot now. So the first one is the law of attraction. So she talks about the law of attraction, and it's always working no matter what, the thoughts that we think
Yeah,
that finds a thought. And then the second one is the art of deliberate creation. And then the third one is the art of allowing. And they're the 3 main laws of the universe.
Wow.
Because once you've got them 3, the rest all kind of fall into place and all kind of come together. That's how you have to deliberately choose the thoughts you're thinking, consciously choose them, because they cause the vibration that causes the attraction, because the laws of attraction is always working regardless of whatever is going on.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
if you can
good.
be in
Wow.
control of your thought life, you can be in control of your life.
Yeah. And it's really not an easy thing to do sometimes because we think that many thoughts.
60
Well,
or thousands.
And it requires work. It's work.
Yeah.
This is
It
work.
is. But it's the best work we could ever do for ourselves.
Yes.
Work. I class it as like work play.
Oh, yeah. Because if you use our imagination and we spend a lot of the time imagining what we want and imagining what we want to create, then we're actually putting that vibration out into the unified field for the cooperative components to find them. And that's how we're all here right now.
This is
how we
this
found
is it,
each
right?
other. Yeah.
If you imagine like this phone screen you're looking at, right?
Yeah.
This is like an infinitesimal fraction of what exists, and this is what our eyes can see, and we're like, well, I can't see that Lamborghini. Yeah.
No, but my mind can see that Lamborghini.
Yeah, and I can feel myself driving that Lamborghini.
I can see my hair
blowing in the wind.
Oh yeah. I can see the speedometer at 165 miles an hour.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yo, you literally like you can go to the Lamborghini website and you can listen to the engine, you can listen to it rev, and oh my god. Anyway, that's that. But the point is, I've lost my point now.
Sorry, Joe.
The law of attraction. No, we're practicing the law of attraction there. The
We are.
Oh,
feeling
yeah, that's what I was
there's
gonna
my
say, though.
thoughts.
But look how much
What?
effort and look how much work we just put into that. That's what I mean by work. I don't mean that in a bad way. And look how much fun we just had put
Yeah.
in putting in that work into that effort into that.
That's
And
what we do.
But people
Mhm.
don't realize when they think of, if they concentrate on it, how much it involves.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, this is
Yeah.
it, though. This ties back
Yeah.
into what was taken out, I think, in Grow Rich was the focus
Yes.
thought
Mm.
is
Yes.
equivalent
60
to
something.
hundreds of
How many
hours of
seconds is
physical
it?
labor.
Yeah.
Hundreds of hours of
400
physical
billion
labor.
bytes. Yeah. Mm.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
one hour
Wow.
of imagination is worth 10 hours of labor.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
even, or even
Wow.
100
You know what I mean?
or 1,000.
Yeah.
Literally,
Only if you
I've
could
got the stats.
imagine.
I've got the
Yeah,
stats here. I'll
only.
share them. I'll find them and I'll share them.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous
Yeah.
because it starts off at 68 seconds is a powerful amount, yeah. Then after like
Yeah.
2 minutes, but it grows exponentially, yeah. It grows exponentially, all right. And that when I was talking about the 4 stages of learning, that was off Kevin Trudeau from Your Wish, Your Command.
Guys,
He loves Abraham
Calling.
Hicks. He says Abraham Hicks is like, because normally when people are doing that, there's like a filter. There's still a human filter, but he's like, your
Yeah.
Abraham Hicks is like 100% like
That's
tuned
it.
in.
She's amazing, man. I
Mhm.
fucking love that woman. Like, she's
Who's
changed my life.
that woman, Ellie?
Esther Hicks.
Oh, God, yeah. Yes.
Ask
Hey,
her
Yes,
if
Nikki,
yes.
you-
how are
Reading
you
her book
today?
and
Oh, hi, everyone. Hi.
Hi there.
Hi,
Hi.
Nikki.
I was just imagining. Just can you imagine? Imagine. Yes.
Hi,
Your
Nikki. So
Alex.
we're buzzing super conscious competence, and
Oh, I love it. I feel it. It's so good. Yeah, it's very powerful. Beautiful. Yes.
Oh, it's all going down today. It's all going down.
Oh, yeah. It's going. I don't know about down or up, but it's going. It's just going.
Yeah.
So I just
You
want to
just-
stop and honor. Can we stop and honor what we just uncovered here
Yep.
for each of
Yes,
us?
Yep.
I love
Okay.
that. Yes.
Um,
And me, and include me, please. Thank you very much.
you know, I heard this, I heard somebody say, I just really, really love Abraham Hicks.
Mm.
And what came to me is that all of us are doing exactly what
Yes.
Abraham and Esther Hicks are doing. I mean, that's why I come here to these meetings every day, is because all of us channel, all of us are bringing stuff in from cosmic intelligence, bring it into this reality.
Ooh. So good. So good.
All of us are that powerful.
So good.
All of us are doing it.
Oh, so good. Oh, God. So good.
We just don't realize it, Craig, and then someone reminds us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to stop,
Oh,
because it's
Thank
like,
you.
thank you.
hey,
Thank you, Craig. Yes, and thank you.
because she's no more special than any of us are.
Amen. Yeah. This is also good. Yeah, absolute. I hear that. Yeah.
Yay.
But if you don't mind me saying, I understand that, but just on a practical level, when it inspires you or has like a mentorship kind of thing, naturally you draw to that because that's what you're really choosing. And so people that inspire you or mentorship you in any way that adds value or gives you insight, no matter who it is, it's okay to acknowledge also people in your life that made significance difference. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here, because it didn't take just us to do this. It takes everyone. So everyone is included to be supported and acknowledged and appreciated. Yeah.
But the truth is,
Absolutely.
we're in collaboration with all of these people,
You know what you mean.
with all of these energies. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah,
it's not.
I hear you.
You know,
I hear that.
It's not that it's
Yeah.
her or that it's me or that is anything. It's that it's all of
Yeah,
us. All of us are combining all that stuff.
True.
right?
Yeah, true. You're right. Yeah.
Revolution.
Yo, guys, I found it. I found
Yeah.
the stats, guys. I found the stats.
What you found? What you
Okay.
found, Joe? What you found?
I found the
Oh,
stats
God.
about the 68 seconds.
Oh, go,
Okay.
go.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, no. I get what you said.
I got the stats to back this shit up now.
You got the stats of 60 seconds. Ah!
Right, are you ready? Yeah. Right.
We're
Do you know
ready.
what I've got?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
This document, yeah, it's all questions and answers, right? So it's questions time. So you do know the answer because I've drilled it into you over the days. But anyway, how many seconds does it take of you focusing on a vibration for it to stick? Yes, stick.
68.
68. Well done. 10 points for Ellen.
Yeah.
Right.
That's because
Okay.
Abraham Hicks
But it
said
goes
that. Go.
further, guys.
Hey, Bree.
Was that
Goes
Napoleon
further.
Hill that came up with this?
Are we doing a girls again? A little girls
Yeah,
again.
yeah, whatever
I've
you
got a
want. But
strong
this is the
team.
next question, yeah?
Yes.
This is the next question. Right.
Yes.
How many hours?
Listening.
How many hours of activity is 14 seconds of thought equivalent to?
Oh
Is
my
it-
God. Okay.
Is it
Oh,
is it
multiple
500
choice.
hours? Is it 1,000
What?
hours? Is it 2,000 hours? Or is it 5,000 hours of physical activity?
Of how many minutes?
5.
14.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is what was taken out, yeah, of
Yes.
Think and Grow Rich. Yeah, Henry Ford had this
Interesting.
taken out, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, right.
Say that
Oh,
again,
how
thank
many
you very
hours?
much.
How many hours of physical activity is 14 seconds of thought equivalent to?
That's unbelievable.
500 hours, 1,000 hours, 2,000 hours, or 5,000 hours. All right. It's saying. You want the answer? Is someone going to guess?
No, just tell us because we don't
Probably
know.
5,000 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, it's 2,000
we said
2,000
the
hours.
5 hours.
2,000 hours. Yeah.
2,000 hours, right? So
2,000.
So 2,000 hours of physical
that's
activity
good.
is equivalent to 14 seconds of focused thought.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's unbelievable.
Wow.
Right. Okay. Right.
That
Ready.
is.
Like last one.
We should write that in the chat box.
Right.
I've sent
Yeah.
it. I've
Remember
screenshot
this.
it and sent it into the group. All right. So 28
Okay,
seconds.
because
28 seconds of focused thought gives you how many equivalent hours of physical work? All right. Do you remember what I said? Right.
Yeah.
So you've got
5,000.
5,000, 10,000, 20,000, or 50.
I'm going to go 50.
20.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's come from
Higher
14
numbers.
seconds, 14 seconds being equivalent to 2,000 physical hours, to 28 seconds, doubling it. Yeah. It's coming out at 20,000 hours, a factor of 10.
Okay, you were right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who's right. It's just a matter of just like.
Yeah, we're just playing. We're just
That's
playing.
great.
We're playing.
We're just
But
playing.
yo,
Get it wrong. Get
Get
it wrong, Ellie. Get it wrong, Ellie. Get it wrong. It's okay. Okay, let's continue.
but
Is there
guys,
number 4?
yeah. Do you know that there's over 100 questions to this document I've just sent you? That was just free of
Love
100
it,
of them.
man.
So we can do
Thank
quiz
you.
time anytime.
That's so nice.
But that
I
was
love
something that
quiz.
it stuck out to me. That like when I first
quiz.
heard that, I was like,
Yeah.
"Is there an error here?" You know. But like then someone broke it down to me, and I've had time to like sit. But I'm so glad to share that with you guys.
Joe, I love
28
that. If you put
28
that in the
seconds.
group,
Go back to my roots, baby. Go back to my roots.
So back,
Got
if
that
we
song
go back
coming
to
up now.
68 seconds, that's like
Yes,
68
yes.
seconds is like 100,000 hours. Yeah. So when we're thinking for 68 seconds in
Wow.
our imaginary world, do you see what I mean?
Really
Henry Ford
focus
had
on-
that
Yes.
took out, ladies and gentlemen.
Why? Why did he do that?
Oh, I
Because
love that.
obviously
Well,
his business was based on physical labor. So if they figure out that they can just think about this and do what he's doing, then he's going to lose all his laborers.
Right.
Henry
yeah,
Ford, you know, the guy
yeah.
that came up with Ford cars,
Yeah.
he was in the Brotherhood. You know what I mean? There's people in the
Right.
Brotherhood. They wanted this. They didn't want this information out. You know, they wanted to
Right.
keep it. That's why they
Obviously,
call it
clearly.
Illuminati, because they're Illuminati with enlightened information. That's why they got the super wealth, the super this.
Oh God, this
You know what I
is
mean? They
so
hold that
love
knowledge.
this.
They hold
Right,
it,
that's
but it's
not.
coming back to us because
Such
we are the
valuable
Illuminati. We are the
information
illuminated
here.
ones. So when
Telling
we
you, it's packed.
integrate, it's like they've separated us
Yes.
from the pyramid. You know, all of this information used to be globally known. You know, and then it got sucked out by the shamans. It
Yes.
got sucked out of society.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Big things in
And we're
Africa,
bringing
like
it
the
back.
shamans and that. Like
oh.
they know the shit, and it was sucked out of society, and like we were left in ignorance, in the darkness, baby. But the
Yeah,
light
in the
is
dark.
switched
But the
on.
lights, yes, yes.
We're bringing the light back.
The
I'm
lights
so
switched
excited
on.
about this.
Yeah.
So
we
anyway,
switched the light on.
yeah.
Yes.
Let's do 68 seconds, yeah.
68
Let's
seconds.
do it.
Love it.
What do you want? What do you really, really want?
Oh, I love that. Yeah, man.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. So tell me what you want,
Yeah.
what you really, really want. I wanna.
What you want.
I really, really,
Yeah.
really, really want to zig a zig.
Zig a zig.
Can we take a few seconds and honor Napoleon Hill's channeling capability?
Who's what?
Like
Pardon me?
his channeling capability. He was an Abraham Hicks 100 years ago.
Who are we talking about? Joe?
We're talking about Napoleon Hill.
I don't know who we're talking about now.
So Napoleon Hill, he wrote Think and Grow Rich.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, that's what you want to honor right now?
Yeah. Well, I want to honor that he was a channel 100 years ago, and that he actually listened to what was coming in and actually wrote it down.
Oh, okay, cool. I understand. I wasn't on the same.
Okay, he
Now
took it. He took it public.
Yeah, because that's the crazy thing with the Think and Grow Rich book. He doesn't put it there, do you know? He doesn't like say it. You've got to read it and kind of come up with it yourself.
Encoded.
It's like literally between the lines, man.
Yes, it's encoded between the lines.
Left a lot of space.
Yeah.
Because he knew that we were coming to fill it.
Yep.
And then
So I think he's very happy.
Known this 68-second thing, yeah, that came from Kevin Trudeau, but Kevin Trudeau properly studied, like he used to go to Napoleon Hill's place where he used to read the manuscripts that no one read, yeah. So like he's seen the stuff as well that nobody's seen. But then to honor Napoleon Hill, yeah, he came from Andrew Carnegie, and he was like a Scottish oil tycoon, and he knew this, and he wanted, this to be out to the public, and Napoleon Hill was just a journalist, and he came to just do some questions with him, and Andrew Carnegie tested him with a little riddle, and Napoleon Hill grasped it, and then he said, okay, if you want, I'll commission you for 25 years, yeah? Well, he ended up getting commissioned for 25 years studying that book. Andrew Carnegie introduced him to all the rich, super successful people, for him to try figure it out and to lay it out for the people in a simple manner. And wow. So, yeah. So if it weren't for Andrew Carnegie, because in Illuminati, there's the parasite side, but then there's the benevolent side. You know what I mean? There's two sides to that still. So I'm like, wow. So yeah, like Andrew Carnegie used to take 3 months off, go to Scotland and just chill. Do you know what I mean? And that's when, he used to definitely take a lot of time off, but he was literally embodying the Think and Grow Rich philosophies. What are you saying, Craig?
Yeah, yeah. Like so much stuff has been revealed in the last 150 years, like crazy. And you know, like consider somebody like Nikola Tesla, you know, and
Oh yeah.
you know, just many decades before his time.
Mm.
And you know, we're just starting to rediscover what he did too. I mean, all of this stuff is channeled. All of it is. It's like it's Mother Nature gives it, downloads it on a daily basis, and it's like either we're aware of it or we're not. And you know, but see, it's really easy. Like in the case of Napoleon Hill, this is a real obvious one. Everybody to a T, like the personal development movement and all that kind of stuff has zeroed in on the words and the information, but the real power is in the stuff that's not in the book. It's in the code in between the lines. It's the conceptual stuff, the intangible stuff that's not, that you can't grasp with your brain, is where the real power of it is. So yeah, I want to honor Andrew Carnegie too, for putting him up to it and for seeing that genius in Napoleon Hill.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
And the thing is, like, literally, like, he'll be with us right now. He'll have joined the mastermind right now. Do you know what I mean? Because there is no past and future and present. You know, like.
Yeah.
That's another thing Kevin Trudeau goes on about. No one really talks. Like, you can have conversations like with these people in your head if you want. I mean, obviously it sounds a bit crazy, but everyone's there to be tuned into.
Yeah. Well, the concept of the mastermind, where you combine your geniuses to create something larger than the sum of the parts. Even just that. There's not a lot of people in the world that are getting together with a group of people every single day and practicing this. There's not a lot of this stuff going on.
Yo, guys, I've got another question. What one thing scared Napoleon Hill out of everything that he shared? Right? It's a tricky question, yeah. But what it was he was scared by how, when people got this, the amount of money that just flipping flowed into their life, okay? And abundance and health and joy, okay? And it used to scare him, all right? But then he realized, because he used to be worried about sharing it, because he's like, but then he found out through experience that literally only 1% of people even implement this and apply this and do this, which is what we're doing. You know, and so like his fears didn't come true because no one actually applied it and did it and embodied it and became it. They just carried on with their old preset programs. But we're getting it. We are it. But that's it. Also, never saying as well, we get it. Because then, that's it. That's the fourth one. Teachability index. Thank you very much, sir.
I knew you'd remember it, Josie. I said it'll come to you. And it did.
Okay. There we go. So the teachability index is based on two things: your willingness to learn and your willingness to accept change. Okay. So you can have a high willingness to learn at 10, but if you've got a 0 willingness to accept change, your teachability index is 0. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So it's having a high willingness to accept change and a high willingness to learn. Okay. And then also when we say we get it, that means our teachability index has gone to 0. no, we're always getting it. It's getting deeper and deeper. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you never actually get it.
So yeah, just to sum up, that's
and do you
the
feel that
teachability
energy?
index. Who do you listen to? You listen to people that have what you want and being where you are, and then you listen to yourself. Then the 4 stages of learning now, which is the 7 stages, which is unconscious, incompetence, conscious, incompetence, conscious, unconscious, conscious, incompetence, unconscious competence, superconscious incompetence, superconscious competence, superconscious harmony. Woo! Right, and then we've got the training balance scale, which is people think it's 50% do, 50% think. It's 99% thinking, attitude, feeling. Woo! Let's go. And then Ali, you've got 3 to top it off with, haven't you? The law of attraction.
The law of attraction.
The second one from Abraham Hicks.
The art of oh my god, you put me on the spot now. The law of attraction, the art of deliberate creation, and then the art of allowing.
Ooh, let's go. So just feel into that now. Embody that.
For 68 seconds.
Should we make a love bomb and send it out to the stratosphere?
Yep.
Bathe in that feeling.
I want to say thank you for today. Thank you for letting me join. I need to get going. I have a camping trip that I have to get packed for.
Love you, Mona.
Love you.
Love you, Mona.
You guys have a
Love you.
really wonderful day.
Yeah,
Thank
big love,
you.
Mona.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for being here.
Thanks, Mona.
I love it
You
when you
guys-
come every time.
Yeah,
You
you
guys
helped
are-
make number 7.
I know, that's what I'm saying. 7 and 7. Big love, yo, Mona. Thank you for being here.
7 is a number of perfection.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Thank you
We'll
for bringing
talk to
spiritual
y'all
harmony
later.
to us. Superconscious harmony.
Super conscious harmony.
Bye.
Bye. You imagine planting this seed. Just imagine it in the ground, germinating the seed of all your dreams, your wishes, everything you could possibly ever wish for. And just imagine a focused laser beam going from your heart, your mind, your whole being, your DNA, and this seed's within you anyway. And this laser beam is it's in perfect soil, it's in beautiful surroundings, a beautiful environment. It's gonna flourish. Such beauty, and just imagine that seed sending that focused attention, focused love, allowance, and just see it germinate. Where does the life come from? Nobody knows. And see that seed. It's got life in it now. And it's under the ground. You can't see anything going on, but it's your truest, highest, authentic, most aligned self, which is no self, which just is, has and always will be. And then just fly out 5 years, 10 years. How does it feel? What's life like? What have you done? Where have you been? Superconscious harmony. Love you guys.
Thanks, Joe. I'm going to go to bed with a full heart tonight.
Yeah.
That was such a good lesson. Tonight has been amazing.
Yeah, it's been fire, man. It's been fire. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Yo, before you go
Sleep
to bed,
well.
go check out my profile. Go check out that latest review I've had on the binaural beat.
Oh, really?
It's
I
gonna
just
blow.
watched
It's
it
gonna.
live.
It's just gonna blow your head off, that review. Check it out, man. Your blessings,
All right,
sweet
so
dreams.
just on your page, I'll go and do that the night before I go. I'm going to my bed to listen to the Gene Keys.
Oh yeah.
I'm obsessed with
How
that
do you
book right
listen?
now.
How do you listen? Are you reading it or are you listening
Audible.
to audio?
Well, I haven't got a hard copy yet. I haven't got a hard,
Oh,
but
so you're listening.
that's on my list. Yeah.
So what is that book? What is that book?
Oh my days,
I
Nikki,
really-
you're gonna love it. We're gonna tell you all about it now. You're Ali, big
Yes,
love, all
that's-
right?
I'm listening.
Thanks, guys. I love you
Love
all.
Ellie.
Good night.
Bye,
Bye,
Allie.
Thank you for
Good
being
night.
here, Ellie.
Bye,
Yes,
Jesse.
thank
Bye,
you.
Craig.
Dreams.
Bye, Nikki.
Bye, Ellie.
Oh my
What was the
days,
book?
what a beautiful question. Yes, Nikki's in the house. Nikki's asked the big question. What is the Gene Keys? Craig, I'm gonna hand it over to you. Or should we let Jesse do it now? Is it time for Jesse's go? Don't worry, you're gonna find out. Craig,
Not yet. Not yet.
Jesse's gonna win time. Jesse's only just recently been introduced to it. So we'll let him off, yeah. But Craig's read it several times, I think, over the years.
Yeah.
So Craig, what is the Gene Keys?
Gene keys are your primary energy imprintings, both at the time of your birth and also approximately 90 days before you were born. And they're actually they're imprintings, but they're also DNA activations that occurred at those two times. And hence they call them the gene keys, because they're related to your DNA.
Right. What is the book called?
The book called The Gene Keys, Uncovering Your Higher Purpose.
Keys. Gene. Keys.
Mm-hmm.
Uncovering Your Higher Purpose. Okay, it's on Audible, but you can go to the website. Do you know what time you were born at?
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, so you're gonna get a really accurate reading. Like, and basically
website?
you just, I'm gonna give you the website now. I'll share it. Yeah.
Okay.
You just if you want, you can do it now on the phone, and we can do it together.
Okay.
2 seconds. So let me just get the gene keys. Right, so I'm gonna put it in the chat now. So if you just go click on this link.
See if I get it.
Right. 1 second. Right, so if you click on the link in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, when you click on there, just fill it in.
Yeah, you gotta give it time. Okay, it's coming. Okay, so I must put my details in, yeah?
Yeah, just
says I must
put your
register.
name.
Yeah, it says everything, email, everything.
Yeah, put all that in.
Okay, well, that takes, I'm getting there.
It's cool, man. It's cool. We got the patience.
Ah, yeah, you got the patience. Oh, that's music to my ears.
We love you, Nikki.
Patience. 2nd, 3rd, 19. Well, hang on, listen. I'm busy now with this. So just give me a sec here. You said you're gonna have patience.
It's all right. We'll give you 28 seconds, man. We're just gonna do 20,000 hours of physical labor.
Well, keep talking. Why don't you keep talking your stuff and let me do my stuff?
Yeah, well, all right then.
When I'm done.
So
okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to ask you, Joe. I'm going to ask you, Joe, while she's doing that. Before you got to the teachability index, what were the first 3?
So the training balance scale.
The what? Training balance scale?
Yeah. So we think it's 50% doing, 50% thinking, when really it's 99% attitude, feeling, and all that. Yeah. Then the second one is 4 stages of learning, which is now the 7 stages.
Can I pause you? Can I pause? I need help. So I filled it in, and it says create my profile. Do I have to do that now too?
Yeah, that's it.
I just scroll down.
Yeah, just click create profile.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the third one.
Yeah, but it's saying please correct your areas of. Okay, I must correct. I made a mistake. Okay, continue. Sorry.
You got the 4 stages of learning. You've got who do you listen to? Yeah, you listen to people that have what you want, being where you are, but really you listen to yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. I think my Wi-Fi is hopping up and down. So it says I register, and then it comes back and says I'm not registered. So right now, I've got the link. So when I get the chance, it's losing it. It lost it. It doesn't matter. When I get, I will send it to you. Okay. Okay. So that's that. We're not, because it's not going to happen right now. So yeah, I got the link what you gave me. Are you still there? Am I talking to someone? Hello? Oh,
hey
good.
Joe, what's after who do you listen to?
Who do I listen to? Who do you listen to? Thanks, Joe, for that link. I really appreciate it. Now somebody's gone off.
Oh no, Joe's gone.
No, what? Who's gone off now?
Joe's off
Huh?
now.
Oh, Joe's
Joe
off.
is off now.
Oh, why did okay, cool. Okay, cool. So yeah, I got the link and I'm gonna do it later. But right now it's not the time. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
So I'll share as like I did the gene keys, like what is it? Amazing information. That's what I'll call it, around genius, passion, purpose, and love.
Wow.
You know?
That's all that
And
you
it's-
stand for.
Yeah.
Because you've
yeah,
always
it's
said
like,
that.
and then it like what it provided was words, concepts, context in each of those that I said, whoa, I can see where the draw, where the the magnet is for that. And just gives greater insights to me, to my energy, to my what I'm going for.
Wow.
Yeah, and your deep inner motivations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your heart desires, your heart motivations.
The deep desires. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The deep, yeah, Craig and I said it at the same time. I don't know if you acknowledge that, but yeah, desire.
Oh yeah, I heard. Have you got your report yet, Nickington?
No, I just explained that I got the link and I thank you for it, but I'm going to do it later because right now I'm outside and the Wi-Fi is not so 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I've
perfect,
got
man. We look
yeah.
forward to.
So so I'm going to fill it in and then I'll send you my report.
Oh, you don't have to send it to us, but like we'd just love to hear what resonates
Sure.
with you. But I mean, if
Why
you want
not?
to share it, we'd love to see it.
Of course,
like,
I'll share. I love sharing.
But yeah, one thing I found was like I was taking things like I can get into seriousness very easily.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Oh yeah.
so it's like
wow.
I'm learning
Seriousness
to
is
like
a distraction.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, but tell us what your primary motivation is, Joe.
What, as in the one we found out the other day?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like the book was randomly open on Gene Key 50, so I was talking to Craig and I started reading it to him, and then he went in to look at my thing and found that like that was one of my main things that I'm actually on with, and all my days, man, like I'm struggling to sum it up. I really am, Craig. What do you? Because you've read it again, and
I read it again.
Oh wow, I love that.
I'm just
Craig.
paging through here and finding your cross. Yeah, yours is his.
It's cosmic. What cosmic?
His
harmony.
cross. His cross is the vessel of love. So it's no surprise. It's no surprise that he's been running this thing called Lovolution.
Yeah.
For the last 15 years or whatever it's been, right?
Yeah.
Because love is very central in his charts, right?
Yeah.
In fact, the primary four numbers, the primary four gene keys, are all located in his heart chakra.
Oh,
and
wow.
that's based off another thing called the human design, which was the guy of Gene Keys. He worked alongside the human design guy, so they're closely related. So that's another free profile that you can generate where you get an image and it shows where your keys are actually in your body. I'm still getting my head around it. But
Nice.
Craig can read them as well. So once you've got your gene key, then you do the human profile, then Craig can read it for you. Do you know?
Okay, cool.
But also one of the things I'm here to learn about, like, is like shifting from like is gene key 10, which is I think the first shadow. There's like 3 stages. There's the shadow, the gift, and the siddhi, and they're just like different ranges of frequency. Like, you know, divinity and flipping divinity is the highest. But yeah, Gene Key 10, it's about like self-obsession. And like when I was young, like I always just, like used to look in the mirror like all the time. I was pretty vain and pretty obsessed with myself, but then like I kind of got over that. And just realized I'm just a sexy mofo. I just didn't have to look at that joke. Then, right? But the point is, but yeah, like narcissism as well. And like that's something in Gene Key 10 that I'm here to learn about. So like, no wonder I might have like, and then also like narcissism in myself, because obviously the more I learn about it, like I can see things where it's like, shit, yeah, actually I might have done that, or I might do that, like, and be able to correct that, because it's only like a slow vibration. There's a gift in it all. The gift's in the pain, man. The gift's in the pain, man. So like, it's all part of the process. It's all the shifts going on. You know what I mean? On an energetic level, it's happening anyway. But yeah, the path of love, Gene Key 35. Oof, the path of love. Like that is a path that we can choose that just automatically dissolves like all the bullshit in his life, you know, by choosing that path. And then the desire that doesn't entrap us is a desire of remembering who we truly are. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good.
Can I read the first line of your cross, Joe?
Which gene's this?
This is your cross. This is the combination of the first 4 gene keys.
Yeah.
Right.
I
To
know.
model-
Thank you for
to model-
acknowledging that. I appreciate it.
Yeah. To model the power of love and the courage of the heart.
Oof.
That's your primary motivation. That's built right into you.
Just can you say that again?
To model the power of love and the courage of the heart.
To model the power of love and the courage of the heart. Wow. To model the power of love and the courage of our hearts. Can I just have 28 seconds on that?
Yeah.
Just give me 25 out. 20,
These
20
are meant
hours,
to be
25.
contemplated. So if you want something to use your 14 seconds on, it would be really,
Yeah.
really good to spend
Yeah.
it on what I just said.
Yes.
Like that's empowerment. To model the power of love.
To model the power of love and the courage of our hearts.
Courage of the heart.
Oh my God. I need to write that down. To model the power of love and the courage of our hearts.
But word it personally, because it's important. It's important that you realize that's
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm here to model the power of love and the courage of our hearts, harmoniously combined as one. I am here to model the power of love and the courage of our hearts, harmoniously combined as one. Woo!
Yeah. And I'll add this little piece too, and to create from those energies, from these energies, the power of love and the courage of the heart, create from there.
Yeah. And also the opposite of not to betray yourself either. Because love is the opposite of not betraying yourself.
That's the shadow side of this, right?
Yeah. And that's what he has to also know. Because it's not about only feeling good. Because people only want to feel good. I'm not talking about his purpose of knowing that's what he's choosing. And I totally come in agreement with that. But I also feel in my heart that people also need to know that it's not about just feeling good.
Well, it's not about good at all.
Yeah. But when we come into the aspect of speaking metaphorically and allowing people to understand what we're saying, it's to be able to communicate. And communication is letting people resonate to understanding what needs to be understood. So that's all I'm saying right now.
I feel though that feeling good is like when we are like naturally tuned in and amplifying and projecting and creating at our full power. So like feeling good is massively like kind of crucial and important to me.
Totally.
Feeling good and feeling better and better. Yeah. But like we can always feel a little bit better. You know, there's always something we can do, you know? But like in the sense of as a creational, like, yeah, there's definitely going to be times when I feel like shit, do you know what I mean? And that's powerful too, you know? But like,
because I experienced that.
When I'm in my power and I'm feeling good, I feel good. Woo! Like, and then that is like, yo, that is the frequency.
Absolutely.
And then we're tuning in like to that frequency. We can tune into whatever frequency we want. They're all there. They're all being experienced.
Totally agree.
Like, which one do we choose? And like, that's another thing they talk about in Gene Keys. Like, we don't know where attitude actually comes from, you know? It comes from the source, yeah? But we could choose that. We choose our attitude. Our attitude determines our latitude. And if we just choose gratitude, we're going to be automatically flipping, booming.
Of course.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Please.
Sure.
Can you just feel without putting a label on it?
Yeah.
Well,
I could
feel. I felt this morning fine, but in a few seconds, I wasn't feeling good. And my atmosphere was the same, but I wasn't feeling good.
That's the question.
So now the question also,
can you just feel without putting a label on it?
So what actually
you just used 5 labels in what you just said.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
I realized that was just the old pattern of thinking, because that's what I'm talking about, not with the feelings, because I'm an empath. I feel. So let's just get that straight. Intuitionally, I feel, not vision. I feel. So I'm very, very sensitive, and I can feel it before it even happens. So now I have the skill because I practiced long enough on it. So yeah, I hear what you're saying. But when I'm just giving clear indication of allowing to know that you're still human, and knowing that when you go through all these emotions through the day, to know that you actually can allow yourself to know that it's okay to feel sad. Because a lot of people won't permit to feel sad. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be pissed off. It's okay to feel a little bitty sorry for yourself just for a moment. It's okay, because if you do not experience that, you're not going to be able to hold it and sustain what is coming, because what is coming is unfamiliar. It's all familiar now. And this is where I'm talking about the feeling. It's the feeling, because a lot of people can say they look like this, they have this, they this and this and that, but they're experiencing the opposite. I have people that have absolutely ripped bodies. I'm talking rip, literally, like Godsmack, and they do not enjoy being in this body. Now, how do you sum that up? They're experiencing still the old of not being enough, feeling there need to be something more. And that's where you get robbed, because it's not about the things externally, it's the internal, it's internal work, it's the inner work, the experience of experiencing this now moment, you know, it's okay no matter, I don't need to come here positive, because that's a fake, and I ain't going to be around fake. So you're either real or I have to walk away. So this is where this is what I want to experience. I want to experience the fact that if it comes to the place where you're expressing yourself in a hearing that you're not liking, you got to pause, and this patience that came up early on, patience to hold space. Yeah. So thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
So can I ask the question again?
Yes, of course.
Can you just feel without putting labels on it?
Oh, I totally feel. Yeah, of course, I'm feeling now. My feelings don't stop. If I labeled it my feelings, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Don't stop till you get enough.
Yeah, I came from nothing. Literally nothing. So,
well, if I think about that question, can I label the feeling without labeling it? It's pretty tricky, because I've constantly probably been labeling it ever since I learned about labeling.
Yeah. What you could say, Craig labeled your genie now, your cross genie. He labeled that. He labeled what you basically literally knowing this is what you like having to be. Yeah. And you maybe have known it, but now it's getting told to you. So we got to understand what is labeling. What are we labeling? Because labels, it's just what it is. It's just telling you what it is. Otherwise, how would you know? It's the label of the identity then.
Well,
that's a whole different story.
I think it's what, if it resonates, you know, and how deeply it resonates with you. Like, he was reading the sentence from the book about where it all crosses together. And like, that was just one sentence of pages, you know, and like, but it did in that moment. Like, he could have said it in another time and it wouldn't have hit me, but like in this space I'm in right now, like that it's not like he was labeling it, because it's something that just is, you know. He was just kind of bringing clear and defined awareness to it, which is appreciated in my head, because
absolutely.
You get me?
Absolutely. But I'm feeling the wind. Like, I'm feeling the wind outside. I'm feeling serenity. I'm feeling I've got lovely people that know me, says hi to me. Like, literally, how's it? You know, I got it all going here. I'm feeling it, man. I'm in the vibe. It's just like,
oh yeah.
This is the feeling of being here.
I'd like to hear your answer to
Feel
that
the
question.
sun. You want my personal question?
No, I heard your answer to the question already, Nikki.
Oh, good. Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Okay, I want to hear Joe's answer to the question.
Yes, Joe.
So can you just feel without applying a label to that feeling?
Let me do it now. Let me do it now, yeah. Yeah, when I do that, I just felt my body relax when I realised even if a label came up, I wasn't going to listen to it anyway. Because no labels came up in that moment. All I was thinking about was just being in my heart and just breathing. I was just going into the breath. Into the stillness.
The mind goes, the man follows.
And I was
That's what it is.
Just being, and it's relaxing to not label it or have it labeled, or even knowing that whatever label comes up, it's not true. It's just more relaxing.
Oh, there's it. There's it.
And you just you just hear it? Can you just hear what you're feeling?
Yeah, it's just more like just feeling, just like in my heart, like just like a buzzing, like a.
Can't hear it. Can't hear it. Can only feel it. Can only feel
But sometimes, like when I tune in, I'll hear it like a high frequency, like a buzzing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You know.
But your mind, Joe, the mind is stronger. The mind, where the mind goes, the man will follow. You have to go into the mind.
No,
well, I don't know because
no.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
you know, like,
no, into the heart. Forget about your mind.
Do you know in Gene Keys it talks
mind
about
doesn't matter, mind doesn't matter, for me. Of course I go into the heart, but it's the mind. Gotta tell the mind.
Keys, it talks about like the journey from the mind to the heart, from taking the mind to being the
mind and heart coherency. Mind and heart.
It's like
coherency.
The mind's been, but the mind is the authority mainly in this world, and that's why the shift and the transition is for the heart to be the authority.
Yeah, because we're thinking.
The mind's still there. The mind's coming along for the ride, but the heart's leading it. You know.
Yeah, but it's the thinking. Knows. That's the thinking. We're thinking 70 to 80,000 words a day. We're repeating 90% of them the same every day. It's you don't change.
Well, yeah, like that, but that's for the general public. That's for the general public that are just living in the unconscious dream world.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
So, like, so that's it. But like by going into these presents, into these moments, into this nowness, like we are actually uncovering not other people's thoughts or whatever, like, but like realizations and concepts and understandings, like of our own cognitions. Anyway, I'm losing myself.
It's good. That's when you find yourself.
That's it. So yeah, but that's it. So but the heart and like the mind is obviously, do you know what I mean? Like the mind is like a powerful transmitter, receiver, like next level. Like you look at the TV transmitters, you know, the signal things that like we are like way more powerful than them, just our being itself, yeah. But we're not just going in like one line, we're going 360 to source and back, infinite back, you know, connected to it all.
Mind.
Yeah, the power and the focus of the mind, you know, to be clear on what you want. That's like the mind's like how you can tune in your radio, you know. So, but labeling it, can I feel an emotion without labeling it? More recently, yeah. I'm not labeling it. I'm more acknowledging it, honoring it, embracing it, and letting go of it.
I think that's a beautiful relationship to have with yourself.
Yeah, it is. It's powerful, man. It's them steps are powerful.
That's the relationship that
and I've got it at unconscious competence. I've nearly got it at super conscious harmony. That so
no, but
that's like
you said it earlier on, and now you're taking it back. You said that you the love revolution. This is so stay with that. Stay with that feeling. That's the feeling that maybe Craig's discussing making it aware that that's the feeling.
Because as well, remember the great author Neville Goddard, the feeling is the secret.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
feeling is the secret. You can be it now. And you feel it.
That's
It's
it.
already
That's what.
happened.
So that's what we're talking about right now. This is the feeling, this feeling, this knowing, this
And
being
this feeling, this
told.
knowing, it's like the mind tries to grasp it, but it can't really grasp it. So that's why it tries to label it, so it can understand it, so it can feel safer. But
there you go.
It's like falling into the universe, you know, when you get someone to say, right, catch me when I fall back, and you just got to trust.
Lose yourself. Lose yourself. Lose yourself.
Lose your mind.
Yeah. That's it. Lose yourself. Woo. Can't stay in innocence, but let me tell you, that is when we become the real whale in the ocean. Because a whale has to, well, I think it's the dolphin that has to stay in water to live, but it comes up for air. And it gets life and breath and goes back. So that's
I think Nikki missed the part yesterday when we talked about
coming
the drop
in and
the
coming
ocean.
out.
The drop in the ocean.
No. Yeah. I love that because that is what it is. It's very, very powerful.
Yo, but
so that's what we get to experience it. We get to experience
that Gene Key 50, yo, Nikki, he's talking about how everything's backed with music. Do you know this Gene Key 50 that's primary mapping?
Oh, honey, I know that much.
Everything's musical,
I knew
yeah.
that when I was I knew that when I was about 5 years old. And I'm not joking when I tell you this.
Yeah,
and if you want proof, I can give it to you. Proof from day one. I give you all my sister's numbers, all my friends, all my co-workers I ever worked with. Every person that I possibly know that knows me today will tell you that. I wake up dancing. with music.
That's the way. That's the way.
I'm
like
not
Eminem
joking.
said. Like
you think
Eminem
it's
said,
like
you gotta...
if you watch it, you'll think, what the hell? Oh no, my dear. She's there in the music, in the lyrics. Woo!
Like Eminem said, Nikki, lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let it go.
I'm telling you.
You've only got one shot to not miss your chance to drop. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
In a lifetime. Okay, now listen, you got me cracking now, man. Because now you got me rolling. Oh, can you hear? No, you can't hear the song. No. Oh, you can't hear it. Can you hear that? No.
Can you hear it? We can't hear it.
Okay, wait. No, I can't.
Yo, guys, I'm gonna rumble this jungle, yeah. I'm gonna get off. Your Nikki, beautiful to hear from you, you legend. We look forward to hearing about your Gene Keys. Hope you have a beautiful day in New York, all right?
Hang on. Hello? Yes. I got the song and I got the lyrics, but it's so powerful lyrics. So I'll share it, but I'll share it when you need to go now. But that's okay.
No, it's
beautiful.
Right. No, let me hear it, man. Let me hear it.
Only if you want to hear it.
Come on, give it to me. Give it to me now.
No, listen. Just now. I got it now. Oh my God, it's playing. I don't know why I'm not showing the lyrics. I'll share the lyrics. I don't know why I love the song. Okay, you can stop. Go no. Okay, that's fair. And that's a second bones. Woo! That then let it go. It's not showing. This is
karaoke night with Nikki.
Oh.
Yo, Nikki said,
"Hey, I gotta go too." So I was thinking, I got a request for Jesse.
It's an amazing song. I'll sing it to you later.
Yeah, Jesse,
Love
can you post the link to this session in Conscious Creators?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. I got some other people that that think they might want to join us. So
Oh, all right.
yeah, I want to let
Sure
them listen
thing.
to a couple episodes before
Yeah.
before they hop in.
Always
Yeah, they
good.
should all be on that YouTube channel. So once he sends you the link to the YouTube, then they're all the days are there.
Yeah.
Legend,
If
you're
I've got a link
beautiful,
to this
guys.
episode, then it'll be easier for me.
All right, guys.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hey,
Thank
big
you.
love,
Big
gentlemen.
love. Big love, gentlemen. Love ya.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye-bye.